Hey there. We're working on a game, me and my friend, and I kind of wanted to give a general idea of what we're working on. I wanted to show it off a little bit because we've been putting a lot of effort into it. Maybe it's time I actually do talk about it. So let's talk about what this game is. So here we have our main menu. I'm going to actually just go ahead and start it so you can kind of see and get a general idea of what you're seeing. I'm going to keep Godot in the background because this is just how I have everything set up. The best way to describe this game is you go point to point, you solve riddles, you encounter different things, combat, pirates, so on and so forth. So it is a pirate-themed game, but really, in summary, faster than light beats pirates is what we're going for. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to go into a new game here, and you can hire a crew, you can customize your captain, we have talents, which is totally unfinished. We have a debt repayment system, which I'm not going to talk about because that's spoilers. And we have a way to like purchase different goods for your run. So it's kind of like a roguelike. So we have these different options in here. You can purchase cannons, you can buy food, planks, etc. My friend pretty much put together a lot of the menu systems that kind of go into this. While I've been working on like the general mechanics for moving around, making sure like save state and everything gets restored and chunking and all sorts of stuff like that. But so you can buy different things and move around the map and such. So anyway, you can hire these crew. They all have different like little things that kind of go along with it. We have like little placeholder art, and so on and so forth. But if we go over here, you can set sail, and here you can kind of see some of what we're dealing with. So we have all these different nodes, and things, and encounters. So for example, I'm going to navigate in this direction. It's going to put me into an encounter. It's like, oh, there's an albatross. You shoot it. You get some information about what that encounter was. Normally what we have is like show you that you've completed this encounter, and some of these encounters you would never actually see. So it's going to be part of the game mechanics as well. To give you another idea, here's another albatross. We only have like a couple of encounters that kind of go along with that. But as you can see, we have like all these little environment effects going on. Like we have these clouds, we have an ocean. You can go to these different islands. You can go into the islands like this, and you'll get a different encounter based on that. You get all sorts of wonderful things revolving around that. So we've been working on this for about 2 to 3 months now, just working on design, how to put everything together, and I just wanted to kind of show it off, like what we've done so far in the few months that we've worked on this game. But that being said, I think that's enough to kind of demonstrate what's happening. But anyway, as far as, I guess it's not really an update, but to just talk about it a little bit, I've been working on this movement system. Like we've worked on a movement system together. Yeah, I think it was a couple days ago. I think we spent like 3 hours on it, just discussing back and forth how to do the movement. We've gone through several different iterations. And what that looks like is we have this movement test here. This lets us kind of get a better idea of, you know, what the movement is meant to look like. What we want to do is give the ability for the player to essentially chart where they want to go between the different islands, kind of like this. And they can remove points or whatever. Or you can't like go through islands, but you have to chart like around them. So we wanted to put that as part of like the game mechanics for actually, you know, controlling your ship and such. Which kind of looks like that. And you can always cancel a movement if you're too far along or you don't want to do that any longer. But it's a good way to kind of go about it, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit. So we're working on a game. It's pretty new. We're still putting a lot of work into this, and that's all that can really be said about it. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, stick around, subscribe, because I'll talk about this game more as we develop new features and things that are particularly interesting for the game itself. I mean, we've done quite a bit of work as far as code base and stuff goes. Like we've put a lot of effort into it. Even the nav map water, we've gone through several different iterations of water just to try and get the correct feeling of you're at sea, it's very large, so on and so forth. Like we've had so many different iterations of water. Like here's one here. Like we did all sorts of different shader work to try and get it to look as good as it possibly can. So we have like a really just decent looking ocean. But anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and go ahead and, you know, maybe we'll talk about it more. If you like it, stick around, and maybe you'll see a future video from me regarding this game. So see you around.